Welcome to part 5 of models of cars I've owned, and here is a 1/43rd scale Citroen XM SEI, probably a 3-litre automatic 12-valve car. They did do a 24-valve as well on the phase 1, so this is a phase 1, an early car from 89 to something like 92 or something, with the prominent rear spoiler. Later they integrated that spoiler. Now this model is by Norev, and mine was in meteor grey, which was a slightly darker bluish grey, but it had a black interior like this one, and the dashboard is fantastically modern, single spoke steering wheel, of course, as is normal with a Citroen. Jay Leno, interestingly, owns one of these cars and has it there in America. Yeah, I was very fond of mine. Had it for 7 years, which for a long time was the longest I'd ever owned a car. And plenty of space. One of the interesting features, and you see it on the model here, is once you open the rear hatch, there's another interior window so that the passengers don't get blasted with air or wind or anything like that. So it's interesting that you can see it on the model here. So yeah, interesting car. Large plastic centre caps on these wheels actually, and these wheels are a bit reminiscent of the Citroen SM, the Maserati engine Citroen from the 70s. So, but this, yeah, was a lovely car, and it had hydraulic suspension, which could switch spring rates. So lots of cars have switchable damping, but some Citroens had switchable spring rates because they had extra springs in the middle of the car. Now we can't see the springs on the bottom, which is a shame, but you wouldn't expect to. But there we go. Obviously they were nitrogen springs, which were linked to by hydraulic fluid. Okay, a bit of a chubby aerial, but that's to be expected. The paint finish is actually really nice on this one. Maybe not over that edge on the bonnet. It's a bit thin there, which is quite typical. Okay, well, thank you for continuing to watch my short series, and there will be normal videos in amongst these ones as well. And do subscribe, do look at my Cars I've Owned playlist, and you'll hear from me again soon.